the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll tackle him at the 27. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Oklahoma's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch man. Big play. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Touchdown, Sooners! A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. We try to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Buchanan, an escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's in.
This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
See if he can make something happen with the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's spots. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure.
Deep shot caught inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Sooners pick up enough for a 1st down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to scramble to his left.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Simpson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. We hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He's got the 1st and still going. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. You know, it's explosive runs like this that can really open everything up for an offense, especially in the 1st half where setting the tone is so important.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The back's got it. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets some space around the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one play. First down here for this offense. Handoff heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the Sooners are in the red zone now. Handing off on the draw play. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more...
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for the passing game.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in his game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. But now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That's reeled in. It's Simpson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And The Sooners offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Haynes. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's got it, no problem. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires it to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Sooners with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain. Cook, you wonder if this defense offense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this.
Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
To the air, it's Mateer. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Wolverines will send their punt team out of the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion completion makes it second and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
65, Michigan 3.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Back to pass. It's Keene. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the league.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Automatic on the PAT.
Michigan 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Keene. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job at taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to throw here. Over the middle, it's McCulley. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. seem able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Mateer. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a run. Running back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down,
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Simpson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Sit in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Looking to throw. It's Keene. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Off play action. He's looking to throw.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. field at close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Keene. Catch made on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. Brings up fourth down now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Sooners come to the line to set our first set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the 33. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks free. Has the first down and still going. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.